Hi, Paul Talkers. I have 2 days worth of vlog footage that I could be editing, but I have not yet. I'm planning on going to the beach with my dog in just a minute, so I might vlog some of that as well. But earlier today, the BBC announced that the 13th Doctor is going to be Jodie Whittaker, and I wanted to make a quick one take, no cuts, unscripted response to this. First of all, I am the type of viewer who is potentially likely to be the most complainy. Oh, look at my shirt. Most complainy about this. Namely, I'm a light-skinned cishet dude watcher of this. I'm also pretty old, and I'm 42. You would think that potentially my demographic would be upset about this. But in fact, I am delighted. I cannot say much. Look at the words that are happening to me. When I saw it happen, when I saw it announced on Twitter, when people were talking about it on Twitter, I got excited. But then when I actually watched the video from the BBC where Jodie Whittaker walks through the forest and then has the key, and then it's them as the Doctor. We don't know what their pronouns are yet. But it's them as the Doctor. I immediately just started bawling. I just started crying from joy at how wonderful it is that it's finally happened. I sincerely wasn't sure that it would happen in my lifetime, but it has, and it's great. It's not perfect. There still hasn't been a person of color as the Doctor, and this could have been, a black man, a black woman, an Indian woman, somebody who is South Asian, somebody who's East Asian, a Maori person could have been the Doctor. We don't know anything about Jodie Whittaker's incarnations, regenerations, like philosophies yet, but like imagine if the Doctor today in 2017 became like a woman who is a Muslim. I don't know how they would write that, but it could be done somehow. So there's plus ability. Like in the last series, we had the Doctor experience blindness, and sadly, as is often the case in science fiction, the blindness magically goes away, which kind of sucks as a way of telling a story about disability. So it would have been nice to have a Doctor regeneration who was a disabled person, but that didn't happen yet. So it's not perfect, this regeneration. It's not a huge advancement. It's not terribly progressive. What it is that the BBC is starting to finally catch up a little bit, baby steps, toward where it should be. But it's an important baby step that means a lot to at least half of Doctor Who's fans, if not significantly more, because certainly I am not a woman. I don't identify as female, but I love this. I love this. As Kira Wolf on Twitter pointed out, she hopes that they don't use this as an excuse to finally have the Doctor be attracted to men. Like, if there's going to be any attraction at all, which by the way is not necessary, the Doctor could totally be asexual in a regeneration, and that would be delightful as well. Also, it could be non-binary in a regeneration. Why hasn't that happened? I digress. I hope they don't use this as an excuse to have the Doctor show interest in men as a love interest only. It's fine if the Doctor occasionally falls for men, but also occasionally falls for women, and occasionally for people who don't look human at all, or people who are non-binary. If you're gonna force the attraction on an alien anyway, don't stick with the heteronormativity. Don't stick with it. But I'm very hopeful that Chris Chibnall, as the showrunner, is not going to do that, because he's already tossed in a female Doctor into the mix, which is great. So there's my takeaway. A lot more can be done and should be done, but this one tiny step is a step in a correct direction. It just needs to keep going that way. And not just Doctor Who. All media needs to keep going in that direction. But thank you, Doctor Who, for this today. I'm excited to watch the next series. And I haven't said that in a very long time. I haven't said that in such a long time. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you never watch any more of my videos, That's fine, but I hope you do. And whether you do or not, please know that tomorrow will be even better.